Anthony Davis has matched Shaquille O'Neal for the best season start by a Laker in 51 years. This incredible achievement unfolded in a thrilling matchup against the Toronto Raptors, where the Los Angeles Lakers secured a hard-fought victory, 131-125, on the road. Davis was nothing short of spectacular, leading the way with a dominant 38 points on 14 of 20 shooting from two-point range and a near-perfect 10 of 11 from the free throw line. In addition to his scoring prowess, he contributed 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in just 36 minutes of action. It was a performance that highlighted Davis's impact on both ends of the floor, as he continued to put up colossal numbers in what has been a phenomenal start to the season. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. This win not only marked the Lakers' first road victory but also snapped a 2-game losing skid, with recent tough losses to Phoenix and Cleveland. But beyond the triumph in Toronto, Davis's start to the season has been nothing short of historic. By averaging over 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks across the first 6 games, he becomes the first Laker to achieve these numbers since the great Shaquille O'Neal did so over 5 decades ago. This milestone is even more significant when you consider that the NBA only began officially tracking blocks and steals in the 1973-74 season, making this feat a rare and impressive mark in Lakers history. Davis's incredible play has drawn comparisons to some of the most dominant Lakers legends, but he remains focused on the bigger picture: team success. Despite his offensive and defensive brilliance, Davis made it clear that the team has areas to improve, especially on defense. He acknowledged that while they secured the win, the defensive lapses almost cost them the game. "This is unacceptable," Davis expressed with visible frustration post-game. "We won, and we'll take that win because winning in this league, especially on the road, is tough. But we are still far from where we need to be. If we want to accomplish anything meaningful this season, we can't allow defensive mistakes like today." Meanwhile, LeBron James also put up a stellar performance, playing a crucial supporting role. James recorded 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists, shooting 4 of 9 from two-point range, 5 of 8 from three-point territory, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line. At 39 years old, LeBron continues to amaze with his ability to impact the game in multiple facets, serving as the perfect complement to Davis's dominant inside presence. On a night when both stars needed to shine, they did just that, with LeBron stepping up to lead the team in crucial moments and ensure they maintained control of the game. But it wasn't just the Davis and LeBron show. The Lakers had valuable contributions from their supporting cast. D'Angelo Russell also chipped in with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists, providing an offensive spark and steady ball handling. Rui Hachimura delivered in the clutch, knocking down 2 pivotal three-pointers late in the game to extend the Lakers' lead when the Raptors were mounting a comeback. Even in the face of victory, Anthony Davis's post-game remarks made it clear that the Lakers' defense needs significant improvement. "We can't allow ourselves to be so porous defensively," Davis stressed. "If we let teams score that easily, especially after building a big lead, it could hurt us down the line." It was a candid and passionate response from a player who understands the importance of championship-level defense. In the end, while the win brought a sense of relief, it also served as a reminder that the Lakers have work to do. The potential is there, especially with the 1-2 punch of Davis and LeBron firing on all cylinders. But as Davis emphasized, consistency and defensive discipline will be the key to their success in the long run. The contributions of Austin Reeves were equally crucial, especially given the adversity he faced early in the matchup. Reeves, known for his tenacity and never-say-die attitude, managed to put up 20 points and 6 assists, despite dealing with an injury scare. Shooting 4 for 13 from the field, his efforts went far beyond just the numbers on the stat sheet. It was a gritty performance that embodied the spirit of a Lakers team determined to rise above early-season hurdles. Reeves' involvement in the game was essential, and his resilience shone through even after he rolled his ankle during the opening minutes, a moment that momentarily shifted the game's momentum. The Lakers came out strong, dominating in the first quarter with an aggressive offensive burst that had the Raptors scrambling. Yet, Reeves' ankle injury, coupled with a few other stumbles, provided Toronto with an opportunity to claw their way back into contention. The once commanding Lakers' lead began to shrink, and the energy in the arena shifted, setting up a dramatic game that was far from a straightforward victory. Concerns quickly surfaced regarding Reeves' condition, given how critical he is to the team's depth and versatility. However, the young guard was quick to downplay the severity of his injury after the game, displaying his characteristic optimism. Speaking to Spectrum Sportsnet, Reeves reassured everyone, emphasizing that he felt good and was able to play without major discomfort for most of the game. "I feel great," Reeves confidently stated. "Would have felt even better if I hadn't gone 0-4-9 in the second half, but at the end of the day, we won, and that's all that matters. Right after rolling it, there was some pain for a couple of minutes, but I got to the bench, did some treatment, moved around, and it felt fine. We got the win, so I'm happy." Fortunately for Reeves and the Lakers, the team has a 2-day break before facing the Detroit Pistons in Michigan on Monday. This gap gives Reeves extra time to recover if any soreness persists. Nevertheless, the 25-year-old remains focused on playing every game this season, echoing the work ethic and durability of his superstar teammate, LeBron James. "Yeah, I plan on playing," Reeves said with a grin. "I'm gonna pull LeBron and try to play all 82. I did it last year, and I'm aiming to do it again, plus the playoffs, of course. So yeah, I'm planning on playing every single one." Reeves has built a reputation as something of an Iron Man for the Lakers, consistently playing through minor injuries and bringing energy to the court night after night. His toughness is a key asset for Los Angeles, especially as the team navigates a season filled with high expectations and no shortage of obstacles. Reeves' determination is vital, as the Lakers rely on him as their third most important player, right after the superstar duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James. His playmaking, defense, and ability to hit crucial shots make him indispensable to the team's overall success. While Reeves' resilience is a positive storyline, the Lakers have had to start this season dealing with injuries to other key players. Both Jared Vanderbilt and Christian would have been unavailable, and their absences have undoubtedly impacted the team's chemistry and rotational options. Vanderbilt, who missed a significant portion of last season due to foot injuries, had surgeries on both feet during the offseason and has been in the process of slowly working his way back. Vanderbilt's presence on the court is missed, especially for his defensive versatility and rebounding. The Lakers had hoped to have him ready for opening night, but that timeline has proven overly optimistic. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick provided an update before Friday's game, revealing that Vanderbilt is making progress but remains far from a return. "He's getting there, but we're taking every precaution to ensure he comes back 100%, Redick explained. The Lakers have no intention of rushing Vanderbilt and are committed to his long-term health, given the critical role he plays in their defensive schemes. Christian Wood's injury has also been a setback. The Lakers had high hopes for Wood as a floor-spacing big man who could provide valuable minutes and scoring off the bench. His ability to stretch the floor and offer additional rim protection makes him a unique asset in the Lakers lineup. However, with both him and Vanderbilt out, the team has had to adjust and adapt, relying heavily on their stars and role players like Reeves to shoulder more responsibility. Despite these challenges, the Lakers have shown flashes of their potential. Anthony Davis continues to be a dominant force, putting up incredible numbers and making a strong case for himself as one of the league's premier big men. His performances are setting the tone for the team, and with LeBron James still defying father time, there's no doubt that LA has the firepower to make a deep playoff run. However, the supporting cast, including Austin Reeves, will need to stay healthy and contribute consistently to make this vision a reality. As the Lakers move forward, they are hopeful that players like Reeves can maintain their durability and that key pieces like Vanderbilt and Wood will return sooner rather than later. With a long season ahead, managing injuries and keeping the team cohesive will be critical. For now, the Lakers can take solace in the fact that they secured an important road win and have leaders like Reeves who are willing to push through pain and give everything they have for the team. With the Detroit Pistons matchup looming, Lakers fans will watch closely, hoping that this squad can build momentum, get healthier, and continue to climb the standings in a highly competitive Western Conference. In the latest buzz surrounding the NBA, it appears that Jaylen Hood-Schifino of the Los Angeles Lakers is catching the attention of several teams as he prepares for a season in the G League. As reported by Fisher during his live update on Bleacher Report's NBA Insider Notebook, Hood-Schifino will have plenty of opportunities to impress, especially with the G League showcase set to take place in Orlando this December. Fisher noted that the Atlanta Hawks expressed interest in him during discussions about DeJounte Murray last year, and the Utah Jazz is also believed to be monitoring the young guard. Right now, the Jazz may have the chance to directly sign Hood-Schifino as an unrestricted free agent in the offseason. This move could allow them to capitalize on the Lakers' efforts to create roster flexibility for a potential over-the-cap scenario next offseason, as highlighted by Charania. Hood-Schifino has yet to step on the court this season for the Lakers, who currently boast a 4-2 record under rookie head coach J.J. Redick. Buha reported that Redick remains optimistic about Hood-Schifino's future, stating, I still believe in Jaylen. We haven't given up on him." In March, Lakers Lounge podcast host Anthony Irwin shed light on the decision-making process behind selecting Hood-Schifino. He revealed how Vice President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka chose to go with Hood-Schifino over Villanova standout Cam Whitmore. Pelinka's confidence was bolstered by Hood-Schifino's performance in the Big Ten Conference Tournament, even with Whitmore's eventual success with the Houston Rockets as the 20th overall pick. Fans have expressed concern, as several prospects selected after Hood-Schifino seem to be thriving, as Irwin noted. Players like Jamie Jaquez Jr. from the Miami Heat and Brandon Podziemski from the Golden State Warriors are making an impact, while Cam Whitmore is also recording double-digit figures this season. All of these players were available when the Lakers chose Hood-Schifino, with Jaquez being selected just after him. Initially, the Lakers' scouting department favored Kobe Bufkin, who was drafted 15th overall by the Atlanta Hawks. However, with Bufkin off the board, Pelinka leaned toward Hood-Schifino, despite concerns regarding Whitmore's medical history. This decision has sparked discussions among fans and analysts alike. Last season, Hood-Schifino's impact was minimal, as he appeared in only 21 games under former coach Darvin Ham, averaging 1.6 points in 5.2 minutes per game. However, in the G League, he made headlines with impressive averages of 22.0 points, 5.3 assists, and 4.7 rebounds. He showcased his shooting talent with a 43.2% success rate from beyond the arc in 15 games with the South Bay Lakers. It's only been 2 weeks into the NBA season, but already, the rumor mill is churning at full speed. Whispers about potential trades and team moves are gaining traction as organizations evaluate their rosters and consider adjustments to gain an edge. One of the early and most intriguing rumors involves a surprising suitor, the Los Angeles Lakers, who are reportedly interested in Utah Jazz's promising young center, Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler has become an essential piece for the Jazz. At just 23 years old, the third-year big man has impressed with his extraordinary defensive capabilities, shot-blocking instincts, and an ever-improving offensive game. His size, athleticism, and ability to guard the rim make him one of the most intriguing young centers in the league. While his name popping up in trade rumors might raise some eyebrows, the Lakers reported interest highlights just how valuable he has become around the NBA. The Lakers have historically been a team that seeks immediate impact players to surround their stars, and with LeBron James and Anthony Davis leading the charge, they are always looking for ways to strengthen their roster and make a serious playoff push. Kessler's defensive prowess would undoubtedly be a huge asset for Los Angeles, providing a solid rim protector who could relieve some of the defensive burden from Davis, allowing him to operate more freely on both ends of the floor. Despite this interest, it appears that Utah is not impressed with what the Lakers have offered so far. According to Sam Amick and John Hollinger of The Athletic, a trade package involving D'Angelo Russell and multiple first-round draft picks was floated but met with little enthusiasm from the Jazz. Amick and Hollinger stated, "Our Jovan Buha recently mentioned that the Lakers are interested in Kessler." However, a source within the Jazz noted that the suggested deal framework, featuring D'Angelo Russell and multiple first-round picks, isn't appealing. Though, it's possible other trade scenarios from the Lakers might garner more consideration. For context, D'Angelo Russell, a former All-Star guard, has been a productive player for the Lakers but comes with limitations. While he is capable of putting up points and facilitating the offense, his inconsistent defense and occasional struggles in high-stakes moments have made him a polarizing figure among fans and analysts. The Jazz, who are in the midst of building a young and promising core, would likely prefer assets that fit better into their timeline rather than a veteran guard who may not align with their long-term plans. Walker Kessler's early performances this season only bolster Utah's hesitance to part ways with him. Across the first few games, Kessler has averaged 8.0 points, 10.6 rebounds, and an impressive 2.6 blocks per game while shooting an efficient 58.1% from the field. His presence as a defensive anchor has been invaluable, and he's shown signs of developing further on the offensive end. Even though the Jazz have struggled to rack up wins, Kessler's individual growth has given fans reason for optimism about his future. For Utah, trading a player like Kessler would not be an easy decision. The Jazz are a young team with several developing talents, and Kessler's timeline matches well with that of other key players like Lauri Markkanen and Ochai Agbaji. His ability to control the paint and deter shots at the rim gives Utah a crucial piece to build around as they continue to shape their identity in the Western Conference. Moving him, especially for a package centered around a 28-year-old guard like Russell, would be a hard sell to fans and could set back their rebuilding efforts. Additionally, Kessler will soon become eligible for a contract extension. Given his steady improvement and potential to become one of the league's premier shot blockers, it's likely that Utah's front office will want to lock him in for the long term. If he continues to show growth on both sides of the ball, discussions about an extension could be a major storyline this offseason. The Jazz, led by the experienced and shrewd Danny Ainge, have been known for making strategic moves, but trading a player like Kessler would only make sense if it fits a bigger vision. Nevertheless, with Ainge at the helm, you can never fully rule out unexpected moves. Ainge has a long history of pulling off surprising trades, often when least expected. It's this unpredictability that keeps the basketball world watching Utah's front office closely. Whether it's Kessler or other young players, the Jazz's decision-making will be scrutinized as the February 6th trade deadline approaches. Fans should also consider the broader implications of the Lakers' pursuit of Kessler. It speaks to their desperation to improve defensively and surround LeBron James with a roster capable of competing for a championship. LeBron, now in the twilight of his illustrious career, remains a force, but the Lakers know their window for contention is shrinking. Adding a young, defensive-minded center like Kessler would give them a new dimension and potentially make them a more formidable opponent in the playoffs. As the season progresses, trade rumors will only intensify. Teams will reassess their rosters, and the Lakers will surely be one of the most aggressive franchises exploring potential deals. The Jazz, on the other hand, have to weigh their options carefully, considering both their present and future. For now, Kessler remains a pivotal part of Utah's plans, but in the NBA, anything is possible. Keep an eye on this storyline, as it could evolve rapidly with new developments and shifting dynamics. The NBA trade landscape is always unpredictable, and as teams evaluate their strategies, only time will tell if Kessler will remain in Salt Lake City or if the Lakers' pursuit will lead to a blockbuster trade that shakes up the league.